With many of us working and studying from home, internet traffic is at an all-time high, and having a reliable connection is more important than ever. Here to discuss is tech expert Sarah Evans. Sarah, good morning to you.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Of course. So, like I mentioned, the internet is kind of getting overloaded these days, and the question on a lot of people's minds is, can the internet handle these sustained spikes in network traffic?
Well, the short answer is yes, so you can take a deep breath, not to worry. In fact, a recent report at ncta.com shows that cable broadband network performances have remained strong since the beginning of this pandemic. And if you live in a Cox Communications market like I do, here in Las Vegas, they've done a tremendous job of handling the huge spike in traffic for both remote learners and work from home folks, and I fall into both of those categories.
Excellent. And many internet service providers have data usage allowances. They have caps. So will learning or working from home cause families to go over and actually add costs to their bill?
So it's important to look at what plan you have, and it really forced us as a family to re-examine how we're using data. We found out that we could actually be better stewards and stay within our allowance. For example, I tell my kids, or sometimes yell at them, to shut the refrigerator door or shut the back door to not let cold air out. And it's the same thing if they leave a room and leave a movie, TV show, or music streaming and no one's there to listen. It's actually using up our data. So helping them understand how their actions impact that. And Cox Communications actually raised their data allowance by 25% during this time to 1.25 terabytes. That's the equivalent of 1,000 video conferencing hours. So that's quite a bit of data. And it's only a small percentage of folks that would need more than that. And I actually do fall in that category. So I upgraded to an unlimited plan since I'm running my business here from the home as well. And more than 95% of their customers won't be charged for the overages, even at the current increased consumption.
Well, and as we head into fall, it's going to get even busier because people are going to spend more time inside. It's going to get colder, so you're going to want to, watch Netflix, or you'll have to really stay indoors. So what are broadband companies doing to keep people connected?
Well, let me just say, thank goodness Cox Communications has been investing in this for several years. But like any great tech company, it's all about upgrades. Just like you update your phone regularly to keep it working well, those upgrades ensure we have great products and access to great service. So folks like Cox Communications do continue to invest heavily in their network and infrastructure. And those upgrades happen a lot of times at night, but they also do happen during the day. And we were out of the house a lot more in the past, so we didn't really notice them. The good news is that they do communicate when an upgrade is coming to your area. I think for me, I received emails, postcards, door hangers. So I simply added it to my calendar to plan accordingly. And if you have distance learners at home, like I do, Cox Communications does work with the local community and schools to find out those critical learning days. Last week, my kids were doing MAPS testing to help the teachers gauge where they're at in their learning process. So of course, we wouldn't have any outage during that time, and that makes me feel extremely confident.
Yeah, so if people want to learn more information, read up a little bit on this, where can they go?
You can go to cox.com, and if you're already a customer, cox.com/data usage is one of the sites that my family and I visit regularly to see how much data we're actually using. And I'm a panoramic Wi-Fi customer, so I can actually look to see on my app what devices are using up the most data. So it's extremely helpful. I can also shut off devices that are using Wi-Fi during key times when I need it most, like when I'm coming to you from my kitchen table.
Sounds like a lot of great features. Sarah Evans, thanks for your time and good luck.
Thank you.
And stay where you are. We'll be right back.